Hey everybody, Tyler Ketchum here. Welcome to Ramble on a Song. Each one of these segments I'm going to be picking apart a song of mine and bringing you in on the songwriting process and some of the thought that goes into the lyrics and the music before recording. Here we go. All right, here we are. First episode of Ramble on a Song. We've got Fumblin for rhymes. A minor, capo 2 is the key that I do it in. This song is one of my oldest songs that I have. I wrote this. I wrote the first version of this in high school about what I wanted to be doing. I had this band put together with my little brothers, and we were doing some local shows. But I really just wanted to be on the road. That was my dream. I remember the first thing I wanted was just a list of shows that I had to go play, that I had to be there on time, and people were expecting me to go play. That was number one. That was the first goal I had. This song was just, I was just writing about what I wanted to be doing, and I played it for a few years, and I put it on an EP, an early EP that I recorded at home. And then eventually kind of dropped the song. I just felt like I wasn't living up to it. And it felt kind of phony because I wasn't on the road. I wasn't doing these things that I was trying to sing about. But, you know, we all kind of write about what we're feeling at the time, I think we should be. Like I said, it kind of fell through the cracks, and eventually I had some friends and family and people come to the shows that were asking about the song because we just weren't playing it anymore. So when we were looking for songs for the new album, our second album, Johnny said, well, what's that song about? We should look at it and see if it would fit for, you know, a potential song for the album. And so we hashed it out, and lyrically it was pretty solid. It was fine. I had to change the very last part of it, but we changed the chord progression on the chorus, and that tied it together. All right, this is how I'm going to do things with these. Like I said, this is the first one, but I'm going to go through each line with you guys, let you know why it is that way, what I was going through, the reasons behind it. So first verse, we've got just put new strings on this J45 and it keeps slipping out of tune. Originally that line was just put new strings on this 6-string, and eventually I got my Gibson J45, which became my road guitar, so it just seemed to fit better and I liked the way it sounded. Basically, I had kind of an outline of this song for a long time. I thought it was finished, but as I kind of grew into this character that I was writing about, I could adjust little details like the guitar and other things like that. Let's see, rolling up this highway, searching for something, I'm looking for something new. Very literal, that's just what I was wanting to do at the time. Wanted to be on the road. Roaming from town to town, people liking what they hear. I still ain't got much to show. I like what I'm doing, writing songs, getting paid. Wish it paid a little better though. I think that we all kind of wish that people would pay us a little more for our art or whatever it is that we enjoy doing. And that's just a fact, really. You're always writing what you're feeling, but you also want to take into account that you want to connect with other people. You know, other people have that feeling, I'm sure, as well. You know, if it can be relatable, that's a good thing. You want to go for that. That brings us to the chorus. Ticking like a train, rolling down these tracks, fumbling for rhymes to write a song that'll last. I wanted to put train in a song. I was back then I was hugely influenced by Johnny Cash. Me and my brothers were, and a lot of train songs. This was before the Train Robbers or anything like that, so I was just kind of lucky that it tied in with the whole theme. Also, the tracks represent the road. It was representing something I wanted to go do. I wanted to be on this track to go play these shows that I had scheduled. Just looking into the future, what I was dreaming about, that's what I was writing about. Will I make it through another day? I just don't know. Chances I take chasing my dreams down the road. That was the part that felt phony to me at the time. It was like I'm saying, will I make it through? I knew it was going to be hard. I didn't know how hard it would be. I somehow knew what was going to be my future. Anyways, I'm getting deep. Verse 2, Stickers on my guitar case, why don't you take a look? There's one for everywhere I've been. This is also very literal. At the time I had a guitar case covered in stickers, which eventually fell apart and got thrown away. That was just a literal thing. I would get a sticker in any new town that I got to travel to, and it would go on the case. Cross hanging on the handle, it brings me good luck, keeps me from living a life of sin. Also, same thing. I had a small cross hanging around the handle of the guitar, and it's just back then I wasn't writing about. Now I try to have more than one meaning go into a line sometimes, and kind of really make things. I like the listener to have to think about what I said. And back in high school, I hadn't developed that as a writer. I wasn't trying new things. I was just writing very literal songs, and some of the stuff that I was listening to is very that way. So that's what I was following. This is the part that I ended up changing. I don't remember what it was before, but honky tonk country, folk blues, and rock and roll, it don't make no difference to me as long as I keep these fingers from slipping off the frets and do my best to sing on key. That's just very what is asked of us, of our job. We get from town to town, and then we just try not to mess up the words, and we try not to play the wrong note. It's what you got to do to get through. So I was writing very literal. I kept it in the same vein, same type of writing that I had started the song with. Even though I was maybe a better writer or more developed writer when I finished this song, it was very important to keep it in the same style, just so it fit and still flowed. We ended up putting 2 choruses at the end. The song felt like it needed to be longer, and that's one of the number 1 rules is listen to the song when you're writing it, when you're recording it. Just listen. It always you can tell what your own song needs. It takes time, but if you listen to it and hopefully have a good band around you that can help you figure that out as well, that definitely helps. But the song is the boss. All right, I think that's it. That wraps it up. And until next time, thanks for listening to Ramble on a Song. Adios for now.